Hey guys, today was my heavy leg day. I'm recording this right before my English class, so it's going to be a quick, concise one. Today I did heavier type volume, so I went up to 295. I was thinking it was 285. I don't know why I thought that the entire time, but I thought I was doing 285. Oh well. I did 285 for 6 by 4, so a total of 24 reps. Don't really know how the volume works out on that one, but overall it felt really good. Felt it in my glutes. Ankles are like, even now my ankles are like sore for the first time, and I don't think it's like a painful sore, but it's like I get past a certain range of motion, I can feel it in like the back of my ankles. First off, I want to shout out George, Chad, and Delaney. They talked to me today about my YouTube channel, about stuff like that. They're in the vet school. Very cool people. We get to the gym at like the exact same time. Like, I don't know if you guys, other people watching this, but if you go to the gym at like the exact same time every single day, you'll notice that you see the same exact people there all the time. But I just find that cool, and hopefully I'll meet other people at the gym because I don't really know that many people here. For squats, the toes forward approach is definitely much better for glute activation. 100%. Like, that's my stance on it. Pointing your toes out, I swear, it activates. Like, you'd think it'd be more quad, but I swear it's more like it. I'm not. I swear you think more glute, but it's actually, for me at least, more quad. And it also caused my knees to cave in so much, because here you could see how far past my knees are compared like to the end of my pinky toe, and coming out of the hole, you'll see my knees do come in, but they don't cave. Like, for considering knee cave, I would think my knees would have to come in like into like the range of my big toe. If you're just looking at my toes right now in this video, and you'll see that my knees do come in from the outside of my pinky more to the midline, which is exactly what I was going for. And throughout the squat, I could feel it in my glutes. Also, my toes weren't completely forward. There's like a little turnout, and that's just because at the bottom it gets a little awkward because I don't have excessive mobility yet. But I am working on it, and I will get there. My first rep of every set felt amazing, which usually isn't the case. Usually it's like the ugliest, and then as I moved on, it was like hell. And I guess that's just like how because my glutes were taking over. But usually I forget which set it is, but I was getting out of the hole. I got out of the hole pretty well, and then it was like the top 3/4 of the movement was way hard. Like, it was like a stall. So usually you'll see in my squats that once I get out of the hole, I go straight up. And when I got out of the hole, it was like 3/4 of the way, I was still stalling. And I was like, after that rep, I was like, oh my God, what the hell is going on? Now, it could just be that I'm getting weaker because I am cutting down. So I want to keep all my strength cutting down, but I know that's not going to happen. It never happens with anything. The more you cut down, the less fat you have, the weaker you get. It's just how it is. Unless, of course, I work my way back up. But I should see and expect, not that I'm setting up for disappointment, of course, but I should expect that some strength goes down. And I don't want it to happen, but I guarantee you it will. But my, just getting out of the hole may even be this rep. It's like my last one. No, it wasn't that one. It's one of them, of the last set of me just like struggling like hell. Now for just regular stuff. Don't have Spanish in class tomorrow, so that's a plus. Kind of excited for that. I get to stay in my dorm room, although I'll probably go somewhere, walk somewhere, and then do the asynchronous class because I still have an assignment. But don't have class for Spanish. There is a massive tire fire in South Philly. So if any of you guys are from other states or other countries, you can look up the South Philly tire fire. It was just a huge stack of rubber tires that caught on fire last night. And it was weird because I was buying gum at Acme. So I don't know if you noticed in my videos, I chew gum all the time in my videos. I love chewing gum. I don't know. It's like it gives me something to do, and it gives me like something to get my mind off of while I'm lifting, I guess. Not really, and it also keeps the moisture in your mouth. So I don't know. I love chewing gum. I can do it when I'm not lifting too. But I was buying gum from Acme, and I walk outside and there's smoke everywhere, and I'm like, what the hell? Because I walked into Acme and there was nothing. Came out and it was just everywhere. It reminded me of California, because I don't know not everyone who watches is obviously from California, but in California, I used to have I used to have smoke days for school because of the wildfires down there. There's a massive drought, and I would have smoke days because you couldn't see like 30 feet in front of you. It was just smoke everywhere, ash coming from the sky. Literally, it was insane. Now, that just reminded me of Cali and me walking outside. I'm asking random people. I'm like, what the hell is going on? And they didn't know either. And then I saw it on people's stories and stuff like that there was a massive tire fire. I don't even know if they have it handled, but it looks a lot better outside now. So I'm guessing they do. Another thing that I wanted to talk about was I discussed this with my friend, or I forgot if he brought it up. Something about living for the weekend. That a lot of people at this school. They live for the weekend, I feel. And I feel like I do it sometimes as well. And that's also why I'm trying to add more community service throughout the week, such as today. I'm actually volunteering in 2 hours or so. I'm volunteering at HUP, and I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be working in the food pantry. I'm not really sure what I'm going to be doing. Haven't really been told, like, my job things or my, like, routine. But I'm definitely going to see that today. But a lot of people just, like, they're depressed during the week, then they go on the weekend and just basically just get all effed up. And I guess that's just what they live for. And I don't know, it just seemed like the talk that I had with my friend just seemed eye-opening. That's like, if you don't have, like, not meaningful life, because that's also, like, subjective, but, like, if you don't make the most of every single day, like, what are you really doing if you're, like, and I also watched a video today on, like, especially since I'm gonna be going to the workforce soon at age around 22, and that's what the video said. If the moment you start working, you have like 60 years left of life. Being good to yourself, right? And hopefully I will live as long as like longer, because I work out, I eat healthy, I get aerobic exercise, stuff like that. But ideally, I would probably get to like 80 something, right? And that's just everyone else as well. And with those numbers, I would only be living 60 years after I start working, which is, it sounds like a long time, but then you start factoring in like how many of those years are you sleeping, and it was like 20 years. So you start working at 22, you're gonna be sleeping for 20 years if you live to age 80. So then you're already down to 40 years of working day every single day, and then you have to take out all the time that you have to do chores, all the time you have to do studying and all that, and you really get down to barely any time. And then when you take out weekdays out of that, it's nothing, minuscule of how many times you actually get to like enjoy yourself. And I guess that goes to like choosing a profession and doing things that you really enjoy as your profession, because if you spend majority of your time hating what you do, you're going to spend majority of your time hating your life. You know what I mean? So that just like opened up for me. Like, I don't know, it just opened my eyes to like, wow, like, got to take advantage of where I'm at, take advantage of the people I'm around. Not take advantage, but enjoy the people I'm around, enjoy the place I'm at, because like, I don't know, life is short, right? I still remember the days I was in middle school, and like the back of my hand. And then high school, right? So I was a junior. I basically went from junior year to college. Junior year of high school to college. That's where I'm at right now. And it's like a little experiment. We talked about this in my writing class. Like, you guys are a generation that literally went from like third year of high school straight to college and straight back into like the normal way of things, because we did online school for like a year and a half, and now we're going straight back into like the regular curriculum with all the assignments that we would normally be assigned at Penn, and we're expected to do everything. And for some people, I can see it off some people right now. Some people are failing their classes. Some people are not able to like keep up with their classes. Some people are like just blowing off classes, and it's just I can see it as it was just a habit that they built from COVID, because online school, let's be honest guys, online school was a joke. I don't know if any students watch me, or anyone who's out of school who didn't know, but online school was a joke. That we didn't have any tests, we didn't have any really assignments. Learning was up to the student, and most students didn't want to learn. Like, why learn if your test doesn't matter, you know? And since there was no really incentive, no one really cared. And now we're being thrown back into the normal way of things. Some people can't handle studying for 5 hours, studying for 6 hours. You know what I mean? So that's just something some kids have to work with. Other things are the introduction to like complete freedom. Now that people are in high school or in college, my bad. The complete freedom can sometimes take people over. Like, you don't have your mom telling you to do this. You don't have your dad telling you to do that. And I know that's not the same, not always the case for a lot of high school students, because there are a lot of independent high school students. I had a friend in high school. He worked his ass off. He had his own job, his own car. He paid his own insurance. Like, it was like, wow, you are extremely independent. Like, I admire you, right? And then you have others that are, their hands are held throughout, and then they get to college, and then they start drinking, blow off school, and then, I don't know, I feel like it comes down to, like, internal drive and just wanting to have the best for yourself. But if you don't have that structure, or you never built that structure, then it kind of just falls apart once you lose all the structure from your parents. But that's just a big rant on today's video of just me reflecting on what I've seen, what I've heard. Tomorrow I'm going to be doing deadlifts again. Going to work on that speed. Hopefully get more back gains. I'll post a picture of my back gains in the next video. But I hope you guys have a great day. I know that I will try to, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.